And welcome to San Francisco, California, everybody. We're at the last stop before Night of Glory. This is the go-home show for Battleground. And we're going to open, as usual, with Donnie B's Internet Open. And look who's stepping up to answer the open. It's the one and only Powerhouse. I haven't seen him very much lately, but he apparently decided to try his luck here tonight against Donnie. We got a pretty stacked show tonight for this one. Got a lot of things to finish wrapping up before we get to Los Angeles for the pay-per-view. We've got this match for the Internet Championship. We've got a #1 contender match for the tag team division later on, as High Voltage will take on the Mob. We will see in the main event the Mob Father take on Caleb Kennedy in a non-title match. Give us a little preview of their showdown coming up. Sandra Cool and Judas Rex are facing off again in an Extreme Rules match. And it was decided after some more talk back and forth between those two that this isn't going to be over. So the winner of this Extreme Rules match tonight will pick the stipulation, and those two are going to face off at Night of Glory. We've also got another appearance scheduled tonight for Justin Case as he continues his first initial run here in GPW, looking to build some more momentum. I believe Jason Drax is on the card. Don't hold me to it. I'd have to look again. We have another tag team match scheduled, but there's just a question mark next to it. The road agents who were putting this show together before I got here said they have a tag team that's going to show up, but I don't know who it is. So we'll see what happens when we get to that one. The only thing I could think of is maybe Slade and Zay want to get some work in before their match at Night of Glory, possibly. Because I know pretty much everything else is wrapped up tag division-wise. So I don't know what that's all about. And the big one, I'll get this one covered real quick. Jerry James is going one-on-one again with Joe Rivers in a no-holds-barred match after Jerry interfered and went to get a little bit of payback against Rivers last week in Vegas, because Jerry is still... Oh, man. Quick cover attempt by Donnie B, and he gets a 2 count. That was fast. But as I was saying, Jerry James still wants his hands, to get his hands on that masked man that's been causing all the problems. And he's decided the best way to do it is to go through Joe Rivers. So Jerry James, Joe Rivers, again tonight. No holds barred. That one should be a mess. But now we're going to get to the in-ring action here. Donnie B taking it to Powerhouse early. The champ's been on a roll Oh, big knee from Powerhouse. Trying to get back in this. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the neck breaker. He spun around and turned it into a forearm to the back of the neck. And that Powerhouse is getting a little momentum going. Big punch. Knocks Donnie down. Ooh. Oh, shit. Chickens can fly. Powerhouse tossed. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. What in the actual hell? I thought he was going to twerk, and that was going to be bad enough, but then that was a little suspect. What the actual hell, Powerhouse? We got him back in the ring. Oh, he whips Donnie into the corner. Goes for the cover. Gets a 2 count. Oh, I just realized that turnbuckle pad's gone. The little clucker. Oh, he slams him into the ref. They were close enough, though, he didn't get any real momentum built up, so the ref was able to stay on his feet. Oh, another big shot from Powerhouse. Watch out. Oh, he dives through the ropes. No, I just noticed, though, that turnbuckle pad was exposed when Donnie hit it. The little clucker must have took it off trying to give Donnie an advantage, and it backfired. Now here come the skibbity paps. You can flex all you want, but you need to get back in the ring to win this thing. He rolls. Uh-oh, he's going top rope. Oh, the big chicken wing drop. The flying elbow. Only gets a 1 count. Oh, he ducks the punch, but it goes right into the big clothesline. And the refs, apparently the clucker threw in a kendo stick. Oh, the sidewalk slam. Where's the ref? Ref, where are you? Oh my god, this could have been over. Oh, I think the little clucker distracted the ref, and that just cost Donnie. Oh no. If the ref would have been paying attention, that was probably long enough for about a 7 count. That miscue there gave Powerhouse a little bit of a chance to get his breath and get some momentum back, but Donnie take back over real quick. Now he's just stomping on him in the corner. Uh-oh. Oh, that... I don't know what you really call that move, but... Oh, Jesus Christ! Both of them over the top rope. Look out below. Then the step-up senton. Oh, now he's just walking on him. Add an insult to injury. Oh. Looked like Powerhouse was going to try to go for a flatline or something, and Donnie reversed it. Up to the count of 8. Better get back in there. And Donnie's telling Powerhouse to get up. Oh, he went for the step-up senton, and Powerhouse rolled under it. Donnie crashes hard into the mat. Now Powerhouse is on the move. Oh! He just slapped the shit out of the back of Donnie's head. Big leg drop. Oh, Donnie's bleeding. That boot from Powerhouse busted him open. Oh, now Powerhouse just stomping on him. Watch out! Oh, the big shoulder tackle out of the corner. Goes for the cover. 2 count. Donnie stays up. Stays alive. Gets the shoulder up. Here goes Powerhouse with his dancing. One of these days, maybe he'll learn he shouldn't do that in the middle of a match. Donnie scoops him up for another big side slam. Goes for the cover. Oh, and that one did it. Donnie gets the pin. Ooh, we got a pretty good gash on the head there. So it looks like we'll see Donnie going into Night of Glory retaining his title. We're going to roll right into the next match. Oh, that's what this one was. We mentioned it last week. We've been paying attention to some people that have been on a roll. And not necessarily me and this guy, but former Coliseum champion Drake King is back to get back in the ring and get in action. But he's facing off against a competitor who's been on a roll lately and slowly racking up some wins and kind of under the radar. But Drake's going to take on What's Up Dude. Dude's been on between Battleground and the house shows. He's been on a roll here lately. He's got a pretty nice undefeated streak getting built up. Well, not undefeated because he's lost, but you know what I mean. He's on a pretty good win streak right now. And the lights go down and the terror, Drake King. Creepy dude. His face paint almost looks like he got into his mom's mascara when he was a little kid or something and went crazy. He is a former Coliseum champion. He had some decent matches in the tag division when he had his partner the Nightmare still here before the Nightmare requested his release. And here comes Dude, accompanied once again by his tag team partner and mentor, TD Fox, now playing the manager role. Dude looks ready. Doesn't look like he's worried or spooked out by Drake's theatrics. Dude's been quiet, but he's been very businesslike and methodical, picking up these wins. TD's been coaching him to victory. See if we can get another one here. Drake's ready. Dude's ready, and ring the bell. Oh. They locked up right out of the gates, and Drake just kind of overpowered Dude and picked him up and slammed him down. Oh. Dude counters it with an arm drag, and then clothesline sends Drake ass over tea kettle over the top rope down to the floor, and Dude's coming at him. Oh, look at the strikes. Dude's fired up. Got him up. Oh, face first into the mats on the floor. That can't feel good. Already up to the count of 5, though. They need to pay attention to the ref. Dude's back in, but we're up to 6. Looks like King's going to beat the count. Just barely at 8. Dude meets him on the way in, though. Oh, dude just laying in the shots. Yeah, just grabs him by the face and just... TD Fox up to his dirty tricks and tried to throw a ball bat in there. Dude going for the... Well, he's going for the drop kick, but Drake rolled out of the way at the last second. And hits a drop kick of his own for good measure. Says that's how you do it, kid. Oh, and then the forearm off the middle rope. Rebounded him off the rope and picked him up for the big face plant. Then just stomps him into the mat. Oh, look at the disrespect. Drake just wiping his boots. Showing what he thinks of dude. Big elbow drop from Drake King. Dude firing back. Got him. Look at the strength. Oh, picks him up into the muscle buster. That's just some raw strength from dude. Oh, then he hangs him on the top rope. Dude's gonna roll out and go after him. Oh, bounces his face off the apron. Drake picks him back up, though, and returns the favor on the mat. Like I said, those mats are there on the floor to help try to provide a little bit of safety and cushioning, but they're only about a half an inch thick, so there ain't a lot of forgiveness there. They both slide back under the ropes, and they're back in at the 8 count. Drop down. Oh, into the crossbody corkscrew. It takes Drake off his feet, and dude's going for the cover. Gets a 2 count. If dude would stay on the attack, I think he may have him. Big vertical suplex. Picking him back up for something else. Oh, the big kick from dude. Drake rolls out to get away. Dude's going top rope. He might have... Oh, he got it. Thought he might have messed up letting Drake get back to his feet before he got all the way up to the turnbuckle. But he hit the drop kick. And he's going to try to pick King up for something there, but Drake just kind of sat down and wouldn't let him get him up. Where's the ref? Oh, big punches from Drake King. Oh, and dude's bleeding. He busted him open with that punch. What's going on here? Oh. TD Fox is out there talking. Caused Drake to get distracted for a moment and break his focus. And now he's paying for it. Dude. Oh, the cameraman's right behind TD Fox. Get out of the way. Okay, only a 2 count. I didn't want to have that be the finish and not be able to see it. Dude with the dance moves. Big leg drop. Doing it again. Up, up, up. Boom. 2 big leg drops. And he's going to look for a third one. Third time's the charm, maybe. Is he going to go for the cover? Good Lord, he's doing it again. Okay. Even. And, yep. Went to the well one too many times. That last one wasn't there, and Drake King's back to his feet. TD Fox is out there on the outside yelling at dude to hurry up and finish this. Big DDT. Oh, the big punch knocks King down to the ground. He's back in, coming at it. Into the flatliner. Dude's trying to reposition him. Oh, he's just going to go for the cover now, I guess. And that's going to be 3. Dude picks up another win. He's got a lot of momentum rolling right now. He's fired up. I don't know, management's going to have to see what's going on. They're going to find something for him surely to do at Night of Glory. We're going to roll on to our next match. Okay, this is the tag team match I was talking about that I wasn't sure. We see Junkyard Jack Johnson and the Milkman Max Magnum, the Beef Boys. But I don't know who they're facing. It just had a question mark next to it. And like I said, I know High Voltage and the Mob are facing each other later, so it's not them. I don't think the Dominion, the champs, aren't scheduled to be in action. Slade and Zay are getting ready for their match against the Storm Brothers for Zay's retirement, so I don't think they'd be jeopardizing that spot. I mean, the All Night Express could be a possibility, but I'm not sure. Like I said, it just has a question mark next to it. I don't think it's the Second City Syndicate or the Chicken Coop crew. Let's see what the hell? Who is this? What in the... Holy shit, that's Tombstone. Who's... Oh my god. Is that where Tombstone's been? He's reformed the Highway Disciples. The new version of his group from EIW. When he was a team with Jerry James and Stunning Sean Franklin. He's rebuilt the Disciples. Who's he? That's Mountain Man. That's Wyatt Bishop. And who in the... Who's that back here? Is that Maze? Maze is here. When did she get... I am lost for words here, folks. Oh, and I couldn't tell who that was behind Wyatt Bishop either. The Highway Disciples were originally created, God, it's been a while back, in EIW. And it was Tombstone. Originally, the original group was Jerry James, Tombstone, and Ryan Shaw. And then Ryan Shaw left EIW. And the team reorganized and added Stunning Sean Franklin and Ghost Edwards at the time. Tombstone's back and has rebuilt his group. Complete. Oh, that's who that... That's Raiden. Down there on the ground next to Maze. Wait. I'm starting to put two and two together here. So we've had that blacked out SUV that's been showing up to the parking lot of some of the shows, and the motorcycles following it, but we could never figure out who it was because they'd always take off. Now the motorcycles make sense. That would be Tombstone and I'm guessing Mountain Man. Was it Maze and Raiden in the SUV? I guess it had to have been. Well, this changes a whole lot. This is a formidable new group that's apparently been put together. Big scoop slam from Junkyard on Mountain Man. Let's get back to the mat. Yep. That's Raiden out there with Maze. He's apparently decided to roll with these guys. I'd like to know how that happened. Oh, Junkyard's going after. Oh, he just... Look at the power from Junkyard. He just flipped Tombstone into the ring. There comes Mountain Man back in. And I'm getting word from the camera crew. We're going to have to switch, like we did last week for a brief second. We're going to have to switch cameras again, folks, here shortly. And it's going to have, looks like it's going to have to happen in the middle of this match. So we'll stay with it as best we can, but looks like we're going to have to switch tape again. We have to talk to the production guys, get that under control. Mountain Man's back in control and taking the momentum in this match now. Just cranking on that ankle. Take the feet out, take the legs out from under a big man, and he loses his mobility. Smart strategy. So you've got... Oh, I'm trying to just put all this together. You got Mountain Man, who's been a former... He's been a member of GPW from day one. He's also a former UWA World Champion at one time. And then he's been kind of down on his luck here lately. Then you've got Tombstone, who's been known far and wide around the EFED worlds for a long time. Long-time veteran. Who's usually been a very successful veteran, wherever he's been. Then you got Raiden, who's dominating over in Japan. Was a champion over there. Then he came to the UWA, and Mountain Man dives and makes a tag, gets Tombstone in the match for the first time officially. Now here comes the Milkman. But Raiden was a champion in Japan. Came to GPW. Also wound up working for UWA and actually... Oh, Milkman going for the cover on Tombstone. Tombstone kicks out after one. Raiden also worked for UWA and wound up actually winning their World Heavyweight title. And Raiden actually main evented our last pay-per-view before Brawl in the Bronx back in Atlanta at Southern Hostility when he faced Pitt Machiavelli in that title for title unification match with the GPW World title and the UWA World title. So, I mean, All three of these guys are dangerous in their own rights. And then I want to know where and how, and there she is on the apron as I start talking about her, how Maze comes into this equation. She's a long time. There she is watching on. Only at 1 count. Maze has been a long time friend of Slade. And she's been a former champion herself in EIW and MWA. And she's competed in NGW. Holy Lord! Big just shoulder tackle throws. Get out of the way, Raiden. Only a 2 count. Mountain Man knocks Milkman down. Mountain Man, Milkman. Oh man. Where's the Kool-Aid Man? I'm sorry. Camera crews just told me we're going to be having to switch cameras here very soon, folks, so we're going to stay with this. But this newly formed group, this could be trouble. After this show's over, we'll do some digging, see if we can find out how and what this all actually caused this to come together, but oh, Milkman. Oh, he pays for it when he turns around and Tombstone tags him in the back of the head. Looks like the ref's warning Maze and Raiden to stay back. Oh, a big driving elbow from Mountain Man. He's going to tag Tombstone in. You know, we didn't see Tombstone for a while after he lost that casket match to the Phantom. But he returned and showed back up at the Royal Rumble. And then came and got a measure of payback against the Phantom. And then he disappeared again. Well, looks like we figured out where he's been. Picks Junkyard up. Gonna take him to the corner. Get out of the way, ref. Oh, looked like he was thinking Snake Eyes and then decided to just turn it into a power slam because the ref was in his way. Oh, and he just kicked the shit out of the ref. Oh, God. Looked like... Oh, Junkyard was going to go for a neck breaker, and Tombstone powered out of it and turned it into a neck breaker of his own. Two big guys here trading blows back and forth now in the middle of the ring. Now Junkyard's trying to chop him down. Makes the tag. Here comes the Milkman. Oh, and right as he comes in, he eats a boot. And we're going to switch cameras. Hold on, folks. Ah. What the hell is wrong with my camera? Or my controller? God damn it, I'm sorry, folks. We missed a second there, apparently. Because, you know, Tombstone's out on the floor. Jack Johnson's laid out, and he comes back in and lays Milkman out. Sorry for the technical difficulties there for a second. My controller was freaking out. But we're back, and now the camera's reset, and we should be good for the rest of the show. Going for the cover. Oh, Mountain Man's going to get it. Gets the pin over the Milkman. This, yeah, I wonder what this means. Look, there's Maze. We're going to see if we can get a word with her sometime. How did this group come together? This group could be a problem. We're going to keep rolling with the action and keep going, though, folks. There's Jason Drax. Been some controversy and a mess around this guy lately. Between him and Atticus Black. They've been told by management of both GPW and NGW to keep their hands off each other. It's already been signed, sealed, and delivered that Drax and Atticus Black will face off at Night of Glory for the Coliseum Championship. But the way these two have been tearing into each other, management had to separate them to make sure that match still happens. These two are going to kill each other if they weren't stopped. But Drax, being the competitor he is, still wants to get some work in and asked for another match here tonight to get ready for Night of Glory without... Oh, shit. I don't know if I would have picked this match. Oh, Drax, I hope you know what you're doing. Oh, shit. He done poked the monster. Well, where's... Roxanne's not with him. Where's she at? I saw her backstage earlier when they came in. Huh. She decided not to come out here with him for some reason. I don't know. Now, Razor, of course, we usually only see him on special occasions. And by special, I mean scary. Razor, of course, will be competing at Night of Glory in our special event that we're calling the King of the Monsters. It's going to be a monsters-only battle royal. That should be fun. Razor Parker's in it. I know the Plague is going to be in it. I think Mondo Mosca's involved. We've gotten a couple phone calls from a couple other competitors that want to join it. So that's going to be a fun one. And they lock up. At least one thing, Drax is, physically wise, Drax matches up pretty good with Razor. Not a lot of guys can do that. Oh my God! Oh, and he just slaps the Jesus out of Razor. Oh, he just punched him in the chest. See, it was smart, though. Drax knows Razor wears that mask. So instead of trying to punch him in the face and not really resulting in anything, he was punching him in the chest. I guess it works. So like I was saying before this match started, Drax has already... Oh, big boot. Drax has already guaranteed his match at Night of Glory against Atticus for the Coliseum Championship. He just wanted to get out here and get some work in. And Razor will be at Night of Glory in the... Oh, he just headbutted Razor. And like I said, Razor's wearing that mask. I don't know. Oh, watch out, little green shirt kid. The kid in the front row got up and close and personal with two of the baddest men on the roster. he's got the, look at how he's got the arm wrapped around the rope and yanking it behind his back, putting the shoulder pressure on that shoulder, and then the sit-out powerbomb. All right, Razor just reached up and I don't know if he poked him in the face or raked his eyes or what he did there. Drax going, oh, he lifts, look at the strength from Drax. I don't know if I've ever seen anybody choke slam Razor Parker. He's got that claw move on now, just squeezing on Razor's face. Drax goes up top, big splash. He's gonna stomp on the hand. Stomps on the hand again. Drax is fired up, feeling it. So I talked a little bit, folks, about what we've already got, that we know we've got for Night of Glory. Drax, what's going on with him, what Razor Parker will be doing, some of the other stuff. I don't know if I mentioned it yet or not, but Razor's got him up, power bombs him, but then Razor rolls out too. He's going to crawl for the cover. Oh, Razor looks a little lost. There, he gets the cover. He gets a 2 count, and Drax gets a shoulder up. The United States Championship is going to be on the line in Los Angeles as Devious Douglas will take on the Dragon, Jacob Cole. Another chokeslam from Drax. Goes for the cover. That one, wow. That one did it. Drax with the win over Razor Parker. That's impressive. Looks like he's in top form heading into his match with Atticus. That one's going to be good. Remember, it's going to be Coliseum rules. That means Extreme rules. That one could get violent. I'll keep moving on here. Uh-oh. I knew he was going to be in action tonight. Here comes the big 7-foot monster. Just in case. And you see what his shirt says there. Arrive, destroy, leave. That's pretty much what he's done since he's been here. He's only had a couple matches so far, but he is laying a path of destruction behind him. He's taking on the Mercenary here tonight. Another little step up in competition. This guy is a monster. He keeps his momentum going. It won't be long before we start seeing him, I would imagine, in the conversation for some of the title opportunities around here. I mean, he ain't going to be coming in and going right at him right off the bat, being the new guy, but because everybody's got to earn their spots here and work their way up, but he's on the fast track of earning one of those spots the way he keeps just wrecking people. He made his first appearance a couple weeks ago when he ambushed stunning Shawn Franklin. And they've got their issues going back to EIW, but that's discussion for another time. The Case decided to come here to GPW and add some more work experience to his resume, I guess. And here comes the mercenary. Longtime tag team partner of the Masked Moonshiner. Now, technically, still a tag team partner with the Moonshiner after they had a little bit of a falling out. Then they got back together. But now, Mercenary and the Moonshiner both belong to the group run by the United States champion Devious Douglas, known as the Macabre. Devious says they're out to basically stomp all over anybody in their path. Mercenary's one of those guys that can do it too. He is a big, strong son of a bitch. I don't know if I've ever heard the guy talk since he's been in GPW. I know he used to speak up every now and again back in SSW, but that was about it. He's been fairly quiet here in GPW. But now that he's with Devious Douglas, Douglas usually does the talking for the group. Oh, and he comes out and Case just shoves him to the ground. Big knee. Going for the cover quick. Oh, and ripping his forearm across the face, just rubbing it in on the mercenary. He says, "You thought you were big and bad, huh?" Got him up. Snake eyes. Flips him out. Turns that into almost like an electric chair. Irish whip into the rope. Oh, look at the agility from the big man. The drop down, then the clothesline from Case. And then the drop kick. That man, as big as he is, should not move that fast. It's freaky. He's a freak athlete. Freak of nature, almost. I mean that in the most respectful way possible. No, he's just pounding on Mercenary now. Stomping on him. Oh, Mercenary gets up and fights back. Oh, he drops a big knee right on Justin's face. Case rolls out, collect his thoughts. Oh, watch out, death from above. Then the big knee drop. Another big knee drop. Oh, he tosses him over the barricade. What the? Oh, green shirt kid in the front row switched seats. That ain't where your ticket's at, kid. Anyways, back to the action in the ring. Case has got him up. Looks like Snake Eyes again. Yep. Case is letting him hear it. Oh, big spear. Going for the cover. 1, 2. He puts away the Mercenary fairly quick. What the? Oh, shit. Watch out. Oh, what the hell? He's attacking the Mercenary. Oh, Sean with the cheap shot on Mercenary and just in case. Sean walks off, says there's your payback. Oh, boy. Case gets the win, but then gets blindsided by a sneak attack. That's going to cause some problems, I can guarantee it. we're going to move on to the match I talked about earlier. Sander versus Judas Rex. If everybody's been paying attention a couple weeks ago, Judas violently going on a rampage backstage attacked Nora Cool in the parking garage as he was leaving and left her lay. And like anybody that would do if that happened to a family member, Sander was obviously pissed off and came for payback. They faced off last week and Sander picked up a win. But these two have decided that wasn't enough, so they're going to go again. This is going to be an Extreme Rules match. And even then, they don't think that'll be enough to settle this. So whoever wins this match gets to pick the stipulation, and these two are going to face off for the final time at Night of Glory. This one has gotten very heated and very personal very fast. And I mean, I can understand, I understand completely why it's gotten so heated so quickly. If somebody attacked part of my family, I would be highly angry too and be wanting payback. So Sanders ready. Hunter Hawkins is ready. Not Hunter, Jesus, I'm sorry. Going coming up to the booth and coming after me. Judas Rex. Old habits are hard to break. Sander goes for the cover and gets a 1 count. Now he's stomping on Judas. Oh, no, I thought he was stepping on that surgically repaired shoulder, but he's picking him up for the roundhouse. Now he's working on the leg. Punching him in the knee. Yeah, it works. Take the knee out and he can't stand on it. Oh, now he's just going for the crazy elbow drops. Spinning Judas around, dropping on the knee. Has him up. Snake eyes. Judas throws a kick and gets back on his feet, trying to make a comeback. Drop down, leapfrog, picks him up and then hits him with a knee to the gut and then a big roundhouse, or big, almost karate kick, I guess. Then that weird corkscrew moonsault thing that Sander does. And he jumps all the way out to the floor. Oh, he's looks for something to play with. He's got a sled. Oh shit, he's got a sledgehammer. Thought it was a kendo stick at first. Judas brings in the table. Says, okay, I'll get something to play with too. Oh, and he rolls him right into a submission attempt. Trying to lock in that triangle choke. Judas fights out of it though and gets up to his feet. Drags Sander over to the corner. Just throwing punches, throwing bombs. Judas takes him up. Vertical suplex. Big overhand right. What's he thinking here? Oh, he's just putting on the abdominal stretch. Sander's throwing some punches up out of it, though, to try to get loose. Sorry, folks. Technical difficulty. Sander gets a 2 count. Oh, he's got the hammer, but Judas rolled and missed, but eats a DDT. And he's busted open. He's laying on that table. Oh, shit, that did it. Did he hit the metal on the bottom of that table on the DDT? Because he was bleeding quick. I think he may have hit that metal. Well, the ref got it out of the way, so I don't know. I think Judas's head may have hit that metal railing around the bottom of that table, and that's what caused him to bleed so fast. But Sander gets the win. And we're back. Oh, what the hell? High Voltage came out while they were cleaning up the ring from the match between Judas and Sander Cool. They were waiting on the Mob to make their entrance, and the tag team champs, the Dominion, just ambushed the Mob. Blackwell and Bates are leaving, going back up the ramp. Ref asking if they want to continue. He says, get out, get the legal men in, ring the bell. And High Voltage in their street clothes again. I guess they've kind of decided it's a good luck charm now. This match is scheduled to be the #1 contender match. High Voltage has been undefeated since they came to get back together. And the Mob picked up a win in a non-title match over the Dominion recently. And that put them back in the mix in the title picture. So management decided that these two were the perfect two teams to put into a #1 contender match. And apparently the Dominion took exception to something. Obviously they didn't like the fact they lost to the Mob, and they just looked for a measure of revenge. Oh, the double team move. JP3 hits the big clothesline while DTM had Smokey held up. Look at the air DTM just got off that springboard. I talked to DTM and JP3 earlier tonight when I saw them backstage. They said come hell or high water, they're going to have their actual in-ring gear back by the time we get to Night of Glory. Between the issues with their luggage getting lost at the airport and the hotel, the last couple shows, they just said to hell with it. They were going with it and considered their street clothes as good luck. But they'll have their ring gear back at the pay-per-view, they promised me. Smokey fighting back now. You can tell Smokey and Scar are still a little thrown off by that attack from the Dominion. And I'm sure management's not going to be real happy about that either. And they're going for the double team. Oh, the big double team back body drop. Lines it up. Oh, drop kick to the face. So we know the Dominion will defend the tag titles at Night of Glory. Now we're just going to find out who it's going to be challenging them. Like I said, both these teams are right in prime position to be considered solid. And oh, he's biting his face. Oh, God. Both these teams right here are in perfect position to be considered #1 contenders. You know, the other challengers could have been the former champs, the All Night Express, but Sean Franklin's had his own issues going on here lately with Just In Case. And we did just see Brandon Jones last week in that house show take on Victor Venom, and that didn't go all too well for him. End of Days Could have been a possibility, but Xander's tied up with his issues with Judas Rex right now. And we haven't seen Varley very much lately. I don't know where he's been. But these two right here are probably the perfect two opportunities to find a contender. And Bates and Blackwell made it obvious that they are not letting go of the fact that they lost to the... Oh, DTM missed when he went over the top rope. Crashed hard to the floor right in front of both members of the mob. And of course, we saw also last week in Vegas, Smokey and Scar ran to the ring after the main event and attacked Caleb Kennedy and his tag partner, Killer Cross, after Kennedy and Cross beat the Mob Father and Louis Chronic in that tag team match. Stepping up for their boss, obviously. We're at a 9... High Voltage wins it, but I don't know about that, folks. They were at the 9 count, and DTM hopped the top rope again and was out on the floor. That should have restarted the count. We're going to have to look into this one, folks. I don't know about that. I mean, good on them getting the win, but that's going to... Oh, shit. Here comes Jerry. Last week in Vegas, Jerry ran out and stopped Joe Rivers from bailing out on his match with Jacob Cole. And, of course, Jerry and Joe Rivers have their issues. A lot of issues. And Jerry told Joe, meet me here tonight in San Francisco. We're going to settle this once and for all. And Jerry said that if he gets through Joe Rivers here tonight, if it's the last thing he does, he's getting his hands on that masked man that's been orchestrating all the chaos that led to the attacks on Jerry and Caleb Kennedy, which put Caleb out of action for a while before he came back. The attacks on Slade and Zay. And the kidnapping of Jerry's daughter. Joe was the one that actually acted on that, but you know the masked man was pulling the strings. So Jerry put his hands on Joe Rivers last week and told him to show up and face off here tonight, basically. This one is... I talked earlier about Sander and Judas Rex being personal. This is beyond personal. This could almost be turned into like a true crime documentary on one of the Discovery channels or something. The way these two have dealt with each other. The sneak attacks at the office and the gym when Jerry was doing work at the home office or at the GPW gym and the training center. Rivers and the masked man manipulated some of the rookies into helping them. And then you kidnap a man's daughter. Jerry chased Joe Rivers to Indianapolis and they met in an old abandoned warehouse and had a fight. And Joe came out on top of that one. But Jerry is not letting it go, and I mean, I can't blame him. If somebody kidnapped my kid, I wouldn't be letting it go either. Luckily, his daughter is safe and sound now, and they don't have to worry about her being hopefully taken anymore, because she's gotten security keeping an eye on her now all the time to protect her. But Jerry said as a man, as a father, he has to right this wrong. And he won't rest till he gets to the bottom of all of it. But Joe Rivers coming out swinging, taking the fight to Jerry. And this one's going to wind up being bloody, I can guarantee. No holds barred means it's going to be a mess. You see, Jerry just showed up in his everyday, regular street clothes. He didn't care. He didn't worry about getting all dressed up. He just showed up ready to fight. But he's got to be on it. When you're facing somebody like Joe Rivers, you got to be on your A game. Joe's been multiple-time world champion for multiple organizations all across the wrestling world. And Jerry's just picking him up and ragdolling him right now. Oh. I mean, these two have faced off with the issues they've had here in GPW. They faced off in NGW when Jerry was EIW World Champion and doing his world tour. I think he actually faced Rivers twice, maybe. Or no, I think he only faced... Or maybe he faced Rivers for a #1 contender shot in NG. I can't remember, but they faced off in NGW. They faced off in EIW in a fight pit match a while back. They've been facing off and involved in the Elimination Chamber matches and tag team matches in MWA. Which they were actually just competed last week against each other in the Elimination Chamber on Aftershock in MWA. I'm not going to spoil any results here, but if you want to look up MWA, check out their product and what they do over there. A lot of the people you see here in GPW are there. Also in NGW and EIW, so if you want to check out any of those other companies, be sure to look them up. Oh, Jerry's taking the ball back to Rivers. Right to the forehead. Whips him into the corner, that sharp corner of the announce desk. That one had to have hurt. Now they're back in the ring. Jerry fighting back, dropping some elbows to the midsection on Rivers. Oh, it looks like Jerry lost his footing and might have... Oh, and then he just turned around into a big kick. Joe's got him up. Snake Eyes. Staggers Jerry and slumps him into the corner. The big boot, running boot to the face in the corner. Rivers is picking up some speed here. Crossbody over the top rope, knocks Jerry down. Oh, the rolling cutter. Oh, he was going to go for the big curb stomp, but Jerry reversed it into a cutter of his own. Randy Orton style. What's he looking for under the ring? He's got a steel chair. But Rivers meets him on the way in and knocks him down, goes for the cover. Gets a 2 count. Jerry kicks out. Rivers went to stomp on him again. Oh, he's taking him up. End of the road. He hits it, goes for the cover. Only a 2 count, and Rivers kicks out. You hear the crowd chanting "Fight Forever." They want these guys to keep going at it. Jerry gets the table out and then throws it down and changes his mind. He's just going to run over and go after Rivers. Rivers has the steel steps. Jerry stops him before he can turn around and use them, though. Bounces his face off the apron and then kicks him in the face for good measure. Now he's got the other side of steel steps. Puts him down and comes back to stomp on Jerry. Big punch. Is he going to get the steps again? What's he doing here? Yep, he's picking the stairs up again. He just kind of drops him on Jerry, but Jerry gets up. He just kind of tosses Rivers, and Rivers crashes in a heap, kind of. Oh, power bombs him onto the ground, but I think he hit the edge of the steel steps. Now he's going to stomp on him. Bouncing Rivers' head like a basketball. Now Jerry's got the steps. Puts him down, thinks about it. Runs right into a big kick from Rivers. These two are going to hell and back on each other. Now Rivers has the steps again. Is he going to actually use them this time? Watch out, Jerry. Oh, big kick to the midsection. Stops him and drops the steps. Alabama slam looks like coming up. Oh, and Rivers' legs folded under him, and he hit the back of his head on the barricade. Jesus Christ. I don't know how Rivers could get back up from that, but he is. Holy Lord. Now Jerry's got the steps. Rivers kicks him away from him. Oh, and he runs over in big boot. Rivers fired up. Stomps on Jerry. And Jerry's coming back. Rivers has the steps again, but Jerry stops him. I think Rivers hit his back of his head on that set of stairs again. Ah, lung blower. Like I said, I figured this would turn violent, and it definitely had. Oh, he's got a hockey stick. Oh, he cracks Rivers in the face. He says, "Come on, get up." All right, throws it down. He's going to go for the cover. Rivers kicks out again at 2. These two, neither one of these guys is going down easy. He traps the arm. He's going to crank on the fingers. Says, nope. Knees to the back. Now he's got a shovel. Lord almighty. Oh, he's just abusing Rivers with a shovel. He drops it. Rivers whips Jerry into the ropes and hits him with a big knee on the rebound. Now he's got the shovel. Big boot from Jerry. Folds Rivers inside out. Good Lord. And then he picks him up with a big choke slam. Oh, Rivers with the arm wrench. Reverses it and plants Jerry into the mat face first. What the hell? Camera just cut out again. I'm going to have a talk with the production guys, folks. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. We didn't miss a whole lot, though, because they're still fighting. Looks like the refs got some of the furniture and trash out of the ring. Looks like the crews on the outside have picked up some of the wreckage, too. Jerry stomping on Rivers' hand. Tosses him over the top rope. And these two have been going to war. This match has lasted a while. Jerry says, you put all the toys up, I'll get them back out. He's got a kendo stick. But Rivers is firing back with everything. Oh. Big clothesline. Takes Jerry off his feet. Rolls him back in. Rivers goes back and gets the shovel that Jerry had earlier. Oh, the chop block to the back of the leg takes Rivers' knee out. Jerry's got him. Drops down and plants him. I'm not really sure what you'd call that move. Another big kick. Oh, he's doing push-ups on him. Taunting Rivers now. Irish whip. Big clothesline lays Rivers out flat in the middle of the ring, but he's back up quick. Going for another big Alabama slam. Rivers rolls out. Rolls over the top of that shovel. That had to feel real nice. And we're back fighting on the floor. Jerry's picking him up. What's he going to do here? Oh, just power bombs him on the floor. Big boot. Swinging neck breaker. This has been a hell of a match. Now these guys are... He's got the hockey stick again. But Rivers backs it. Oh, is that an elbow? Shades of Will Ospreay there. Oh, the ball bat. Just clubbing it across the back of Jerry's shoulders. Oh, big boot and some... I think Rivers is bleeding. Yep, Rivers is bleeding. Goes for the cover. Only a one... Jesus Christ, this stage of this match, only a 1 count. The rolling cutters again. Goes for the cover. Jerry kicks out of 2. My Lord. I know Rivers has a name for that, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. Here come the big punches again. one thing's for sure, you can never question. Oh, Jerry's bleeding now after that shot on the turnbuckle. Excuse me. He rolls around and reverses it into a DDT. The fact that these two are still going like this, one, just speaks to the level of animosity they have. That they don't want to let either one of them wants to let the other guy get an upper hand. And two, the conditioning of the athletes here in GPW. These guys take this serious. Big knee strike. Both of them bleeding. Both of them battered. But there's a lot on the line in this, especially for Jerry. Rivers figures if he wins this, he can shut Jerry up. Oh, he steps up for the curb stomp and Jerry reverses it again. You know, Jerry's already said if he's got to go through Rivers to do it, he's going to get his hands on that masked man. Boom. These two have absolutely dragged each other to hell in this match. Jerry's getting the table now. He got one out earlier and never used it. See if this one gets used or not. Rivers is getting back to his feet. Jerry's got him up. Oh, goes for the F5. I think he was aiming to plant him on the table, but he missed it a little bit. And Rivers kicks out at 2 again. Oh, my Lord. Oh, the big clothesline. And Jerry's. Oh, he flips the table over and lands it on Rivers, then stomps on it. Oh, and he's got a submission hold in. Let's go of it. He's got the shovel. He throws the fucking shovel. Rivers went for the big elbow, but Jerry ducked under it and missed. He was throwing a punch at the same time. Oh, big ripcord clothesline. Ripcord lariat. These two will not stop. He's got the ball bat again. Smacks him once with the bat and then just goes for the cover. I think he might think he has it. And it does. It's finally over. My God. Whoa, Lord, look at the bloody mess. Jerry gets a little bit of a payback against Joe Rivers. And we got to see where this goes now. But like I said, like it's been said before, God, Jerry's bloody and busted up. He wants his hands on the masked man. We'll have to see what happens. And we're going to move right on, folks. Into our main event. And there's the GPW World Champion, the Mob Father, Pitt McAvelli. Pitt suffered the loss last week in that tag match where himself and Louis Chronic were defeated by Caleb Kennedy and his mystery tag partner who turned out to be Killer Cross. Well, now the Mob Father and Caleb Kennedy are going to go one-on-one in a non-title match. Like I said at the top of the show, a little bit of a preview their match at Night of Glory. Pitt went back to the black and orange here tonight instead of the black and white like he was wearing before. Going with the old school look. One-on-one between these two never disappoints, so this should be another good one. Just like I'm sure the title match at the pay-per-view is going to be absolutely great. Pitt's ready. You know, he's got to be thinking about a little bit of payback after taking the loss last week to Killer Cross. And here comes Caleb Kennedy. You know, he's probably pretty happy to see Jerry pick up that win over Joe Rivers, considering Rivers is the one that attacked Caleb a while back and caused the injuries that put him out of action for that long stretch where we didn't see him till he returned at the Rumble. So here we go. Main event of the Go Home show for Battleground. Right here, folks. And then we'll get ready to head to Los Angeles. And we're underway. They tie up in the middle of the ring. Caleb gets the first little bit of a advantage with the big clothesline. Oh, he's going for the Anaconda. Trying to lock in a submission early on the Mobfather. Pitt throws some knees and gets out of it. Oh, I don't think that went the way it was supposed to. Pitt almost hit that springboard, but then wound up kind of glancing blow off of Kennedy and wound up on his ass on the mat. Big boot from the Mobfather. Cranking on that arm. Oh, snapping it. It's a good way to tear up an elbow. Caleb coming back with some big strikes and follows through with a running knee. Now he's stomping away. Went for this splash and Pitt got the knees up. Then a big right from the Mobfather staggers Caleb. Arm wrench. Slams Pitt into the mat face first. And then a boot to the stomach. Now he's going to stomp on his hand. Stomp on it again. Caleb's going for the cover. Only gets a 1 count. Caleb's going to fly. Takes Pitt out when he hits him, but it might have hurt himself too. He was holding his back when he got up. Oh, he rubs him into the steel steps. And he tried to stomp him, and Pitt rolled out of the way. And they lock up. Irish whip into a big knee from the Mob Father. Going for the cover. And it's a 2 count. Big knee. Code breaker from the Mob Father. Another 2 count and Caleb kicks out. Mob Father looks like he's getting a little frustrated. Oh no! Oh, he's going for the Memphis Blues. He's got it locked in. Oh, Caleb tapped. Pitt got him with the Memphis Blues. He said, "You got me with a submission last week. I'll return the favor." The Mob Father with the win. Thank you for joining us here, folks. That's going to do it for Battleground, and we'll see you in Los Angeles for Night of Glory.